Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Drift. Oh my goodness, episode 5. 5 episodes. I still remember recording episode 1 and feeling so nervous. And now look at us. We have the most wonderful community of English learners listening from all around the world. If you're new here today, welcome. You picked a really special episode to start with.
Hey everyone, welcome back. You know what I love about this podcast more and more every week? The comments. Someone wrote last week, I used do in a real conversation for the first time and I felt so confident. That made my entire day. That is exactly why we do this, to help you feel that confidence in real life.
That comment made me so happy too. And speaking of happy, that is literally our topic today. I was walking to get coffee this morning and the sun was out, the air smelled amazing, and I just thought, wow, this simple little moment is making me so happy. And I started thinking, can I describe this feeling in English? Can my listeners describe it?
And that is exactly what we're doing today. Today's episode is a little different from our grammar episodes, and honestly, I think you're going to love it. We're talking about simple things that make you happy, and we're going to learn all the English vocabulary and expressions you need to talk about happiness, joy, and those little daily moments that make life beautiful.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to describe things that make you happy in natural English. You'll know real expressions for joy and contentment, and you'll be able to have a full conversation about happiness, your own happiness, in English. That's such a powerful thing.
Here's our question right now. Write in the comments, what is one simple thing that made you smile today? It can be anything. Your morning tea, a message from a friend, the weather, anything. Write it in English and we will reply to every single one. Go ahead, write it now.
Yes, please do that. And also subscribe to the English Drift if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you never miss us. We upload every single week, and this community is growing so beautifully. Okay, let's drift into happiness together.
Let's go. This is going to be such a warm and feel-good episode. I can already tell.
Okay, let's start with the foundation, the actual vocabulary words for happiness in English. Because in English, we don't just say happy for everything. We have so many beautiful words that describe different levels and types of happiness. And knowing these words will make your English so much richer and more expressive. Let me go through the main ones.
Yes. So the basic word is, of course, happy. I'm happy, she's happy, we're happy. Simple and universal. But then we have joyful, which is a stronger, more active happiness, like, I feel so joyful today. Then cheerful, which means someone who is consistently in a good mood. She's always so cheerful in the mornings. And content, which is a quiet, peaceful happiness. I feel content just sitting here with a good book.
And then we have some really beautiful ones. Delighted, which means really pleasantly surprised and happy. I'm absolutely delighted to hear that news. Thrilled, super excited and happy. I was thrilled when I got the job. Elated, extremely happy, almost floating. She was elated after passing her exam. And blissful, a deep, perfect happiness. We had a blissful afternoon by the lake.
I love blissful. It sounds exactly how it feels. Now, in everyday conversation, which ones do native speakers actually use most? Honestly, happy, thrilled, and delighted are the most common in daily speech. Content and blissful are more for describing deeper feelings or special moments. Cheerful is often used to describe someone's personality rather than a single moment.
So the structure for all of these is simple. Subject plus feel, am, is, are, plus happiness word. I feel content. She is cheerful. We were thrilled. They felt elated. Or you can say, it makes me happy. That makes me joyful. This brings me such contentment. Both structures work beautifully in natural conversation.
Can you try this right now? Think of something that happened recently, anything positive, and describe how it made you feel using one of these words. Something like, I felt so thrilled when my friend called me. Or, it makes me happy when I drink my morning coffee. Say it out loud. Write it in the comments too. We want to see which happiness word you choose.
And the negative side, sometimes we don't feel happy, and we need to say that too. I don't feel very cheerful today. She wasn't happy about the news. I feel a little low today. I'm not in the best mood right now. These are all natural ways to express when happiness is missing without being dramatic or negative.
So to summarize, happy, joyful, cheerful, content, delighted, thrilled, elated, blissful. 8 beautiful words for happiness. Each one feels slightly different. Each one paints a different picture. Use them in your English, and your conversations will immediately become so much more colorful and expressive.
Now let's go deeper, beyond single words, into full expressions and phrases that native speakers use to talk about happiness in daily life. These are the phrases that will make you sound truly fluent. Because vocabulary alone is not enough. You need to know how to put feelings into natural flowing sentences.
Right. So let's start with expressions for talking about simple pleasures. There's nothing like a hot cup of tea on a cold day. I love the feeling of finishing a good book. It's the little things that matter most. Simple pleasures are the best. There's something about the smell of rain that just makes me happy. These phrases are so natural and so commonly used by English speakers when they talk about what makes them feel good.
And here's a mini dialogue showing how these sound in real conversation. Ready?
Ready.
You seem really happy today. What's going on?
Oh, honestly, nothing special. I just had a really good morning. My coffee was perfect, I heard my favorite song, and the sun was shining. It's just the little things, you know?
I know exactly what you mean. There's nothing like a good morning to set the whole day right.
See how natural that was? No big dramatic events, just simple daily happiness expressed beautifully in English. Now some more expressions. To be over the moon means extremely happy. I was over the moon when I got the news. On cloud 9 means feeling perfect and euphoric. She's been on cloud 9 since her promotion. To be in good spirits means in a generally happy mood. He seems to be in really good spirits today.
First tip, over the moon and on cloud 9 are idioms. They don't mean literally. Use them when something really wonderful happens. Second tip, in good spirits is softer and more everyday. Use it for generally positive moods. Third tip, it's the little things is a perfect phrase for talking about simple daily happiness. Native speakers say it all the time.
Now, your practice challenge. Write in the comments one expression from today that you want to use this week in real life. Maybe, I'm over the moon about something, or there's nothing like a warm shower after a long day. Make it real and personal.
To review this section, we covered 8 happiness words, natural expressions for simple pleasures, 3 idioms, over the moon, on cloud 9, in good spirits, and how to use them all in real conversations. Your happiness vocabulary is growing beautifully. Okay, now let's get really practical and personal. We're going to talk about categories of simple things that make people happy and learn the specific vocabulary and expressions for each one. Because talking about happiness in English means being specific. Not just, I like food, but there's nothing quite like the smell of fresh bread in the morning. That's real English.
So let's go through 5 categories. Category 1, nature and outdoors. Expressions. The fresh air just clears my head. I love the sound of rain on the window. There's something so peaceful about a sunset. Walking barefoot on grass is one of my favorite feelings. Watching the stars always makes me feel small, but in a good way. These nature expressions are everywhere in English conversation, and they're so beautiful.
Category 2, food and drink. There's nothing like homemade food. My mom's cooking always makes me feel better. I live for my morning coffee, honestly. A warm bowl of soup on a cold day is pure happiness. That first bite of something really delicious is just, wow. Food vocabulary in English is so emotional and expressive. People talk about food with so much feeling.
Category 3, people and connection. Seeing a friend after a long time just fills my heart. A genuine laugh with someone you love is priceless. Getting a message from someone you were just thinking about, that's such a nice feeling. Small acts of kindness from strangers restore my faith in people. These expressions about people and relationships are so warm and authentic.
Category 4, quiet and rest. I cherish my quiet mornings before the world wakes up. There's something luxurious about having nowhere to be. I love that feeling of getting into bed after a really long day. Doing nothing and enjoying it, that's a skill, honestly. Resting without guilt is one of life's greatest pleasures. These are so relatable. Everyone feels these things, but not everyone knows how to say them in English.
Category 5, achievement and growth. That feeling when something finally clicks, incredible. Finishing something you've been working on for a long time is so satisfying. Learning something new every day keeps me energized.
The pride of doing something that scared you is unlike anything else. Progress, even small progress, makes me genuinely happy.
Let me ask you, which category speaks to you most? Nature, food, people, rest, or achievement? Think about it and then say out loud, the simple thing that makes me most happy is blank, because blank. Full sentence. Then write it in the comments. We are going to read every single one and reply to as many as we can.
So the 5 categories, nature and outdoors, food and drink, people and connection, quiet and rest, achievement and growth. Each one has its own vocabulary and expressions. And now you can talk about all 5 in natural, beautiful, real English. That's a huge step forward.
Okay, mistake time. And this section is a little different today because the mistakes aren't really grammar mistakes. They're expression mistakes. Things that learners say that are technically understandable but sound unnatural or robotic. These are the things that make your English sound like a textbook instead of a real person.
Mistake number 1, saying, I am happy always, instead of, I'm generally a happy person, or I tend to be in a good mood. Why does it sound wrong? Because I am happy always has the wrong word order. Always should come before happy or after am. Correct, I'm always happy. Or, more naturally, I tend to be a pretty positive person. I'm generally in a good mood. The always at the end sounds very literal and unnatural in English.
Mistake number 2, saying, I feel happy for the coffee, instead of, the coffee makes me happy. Or, I love my morning coffee. Or, there's nothing like a good cup of coffee. Why wrong? Because feel happy for sounds like the coffee did you a favor and you're grateful to it. In English, we say something makes us happy, not that we feel happy for it. The coffee makes me happy. Spending time with friends makes me happy. Simple things make me happy.
Mistake number 3, using very happy for everything instead of using richer vocabulary. Very happy is correct, but it's so flat. Instead, use thrilled, delighted, over the moon, on cloud 9, elated. When you use very happy for every single positive emotion, your English sounds limited. The more specific your word, the more natural and fluent you sound. Don't say very happy. Say which kind of happy.
And mistake number 4, saying it makes me smile always, instead of it always makes me smile, or it never fails to make me smile. Again, word order. In English, the adverb always goes before the main verb, not at the end. It always makes me smile, not it makes me smile always. It never fails to make me smile. This is a beautiful advanced expression, meaning it makes me happy every single time, without fail.
Try this. Which sentence sounds more natural? 1. Simple things make me happy always. 2. Simple things always make me happy. Write your answer in the comments, and also write one natural sentence about something that makes you happy, using everything we've learned today.
And remember, these expression mistakes are completely normal. They come from translating directly from your first language into English. The more you listen to natural English, like right here on the English Drift, the more these natural patterns will become automatic for you.
Beautifully said. So the 4 expression mistakes, wrong word order with always, saying feel happy for instead of makes me happy, using very happy for everything, and putting always at the end instead of before the verb. Fix those and your happiness expressions will sound completely natural.
Practice time, and today's practice is my absolute favorite because it's not just grammar, it's personal. I'm going to give you situations and 2 options. Choose the one that sounds more natural and say it out loud. Ready? Let's go.
Situation 1. You want to say that morning walks make you very happy. Option A, I feel very happy for morning walks. Option B, morning walks make me so happy. There's nothing like fresh air to start the day. Which sounds more natural?
Option B, absolutely. It uses a natural structure, makes me happy, and adds the beautiful expression, there's nothing like. Option A sounds like morning walks did you a favor. Makes me happy is always more natural than feel happy for.
Situation 2. Your friend just got amazing news and is extremely happy. Option A, my friend is very happy. Option B, my friend is absolutely over the moon right now. Which one?
Option B, over the moon. It's vivid, it's expressive. It tells us the intensity of the happiness. Option A is correct, but completely flat and forgettable. Over the moon is memorable and natural and shows you really understand English expression.
Situation 3. You want to describe a simple moment that brought you joy. Option A, I was happy when I drank tea. Option B, there's nothing quite like a perfect cup of tea in the morning. It just sets the whole day right. Which is more natural?
Option B, so much more natural and expressive. It uses "there's nothing quite like," a beautiful native expression, and explains why it makes you happy. Option A is grammatically fine, but sounds like a robot wrote it. Humans speak with feeling, and option B has feeling.
Situation 4. Describing how you feel on a peaceful Sunday morning. Option A, I am content on Sunday mornings. Option B, Sunday mornings are my favorite. I love just being still with nowhere to rush. Which one?
Option B, so warm and real. It describes the feeling with detail and specificity. Option A uses content correctly, but it's very brief and doesn't paint a picture. In English, the more you describe the feeling, the more connected the listener feels to what you're saying.
Your final challenge for today. Write your own description of one simple thing that makes you happy. At least 2 sentences. Use vocabulary and expressions from today. Be specific and be real. We want to read your happiness in the comments, and we genuinely will reply.
And always remember, expressing yourself in English, even imperfectly, is always better than staying silent. Your feelings deserve to be heard in any language. So speak them, write them, share them. That's what language is for. Wow, episode 5 is complete. And honestly, this was my favorite episode we've done so far. Not just because happiness is a beautiful topic, but because I could feel the warmth of it the whole time we were recording. You just learned so much real, living, breathing English vocabulary, the kind that actually comes from life, not from textbooks.
Let me quickly summarize the 3 main things we covered today. Number 1, 8 vocabulary words for happiness. Happy, joyful, cheerful, content, delighted, thrilled, elated, and blissful. Each one painting a slightly different picture. Number 2, natural expressions and idioms. There's nothing like it. Over the moon, on cloud 9, in good spirits. It's the little things. The phrases real English speakers use every day. Number 3, 5 categories of simple happiness. Nature, food, people, rest, and achievement, with specific vocabulary and expressions for each one.
And you know what? Learning to talk about happiness in English is not just a language skill. It's a life skill. Because when you can express your joy, your contentment, your simple daily pleasures in another language, you connect with more people. You share more of yourself. And that is truly beautiful.
Here's your reflective question to think about today. What is the one simple thing in your daily life that consistently makes you happy, no matter what? Think about it. Feel it. And then, if you're brave, write it in English in the comments. We would genuinely love to read it.
If this episode made you smile, even once, please give it a thumbs up. It takes 1 second and it means the world to us. Share it with a friend who's learning English, or honestly, with any friend who needs a little happiness today. And subscribe to The English Drift because episode 6 is coming and we are not slowing down.
Thank you so much for being here today. You chose to spend your time learning and growing, and that is one of the simplest and most beautiful things that makes life richer. Keep drifting into English. Keep finding your happy moments, and we will see you right back here next time. See you next time.